Aries, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, thank you for dropping in. I greatly appreciate it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising singles. This is the singles reading for Aries. This is Aries looking for love, unsure about love, and or in separation from your specific person. Friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates whatsoever, be sure to check your other placements. If it still does not resonate, then leave it behind. The message is not for you at this time. If it resonates and or if you simply enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified of future content. It helps me, it helps you. I greatly appreciate it. I do really love doing this for you all, so, you know, keep it on, keep it on. I am running a bit behind schedule here, so. All right. Okay, so I'm kind of jumping the gun here. Let's go ahead and start with you and love, Aries. We have the Six of Cups, the card of nostalgia. For the current situation, we have Ivan and Odette, card number 18, Illusion. That is the moon. That is Pisces energy. Yes, Pisces. Pisces, yes. I'm going to double check myself there. For your challenges, we have the Queen of Staves in the reverse position. That is a fire energy. That is your obstacles and opportunities. We have the Three of Arrows in the past position. That could be your recent past. That could be a little bit further along. That is the card of heartbreak and despair and sorrow and loss. That's Three of Swords. That is air energy. We have the Three of Coins in the higher power. That is earth energy. That is God, source, creator, the universe, your subconscious trying to give you guidance. The Two of Staves is your near future. That is fire energy. That is all about decisions and new adventures, crossroads, new path to embark. For you, your issues, things that you need to pay attention to end repeating cycles, that is perceptions and patterns. You have the Page of Staves, the Princess of Staves. I'll have to dig a little bit deeper on that one. We have the Five of Coins in the reverse position as the way you view your person or how they are. That is your loved one. We have Danae and Zeus, card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, for your advice card. And then we also have the Two of Cups in the potential outcome here. Very exciting. Let's go ahead and dig deep into this. This is Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the Six of Cups, the card of nostalgia, memories, children, innocence, and peace. So children and childhood memories, shedding sad thoughts and constraints, the ability to create sweetness within the home, incorporating the strengths of the past into the present. So kind of you and love, you're remembering the good times here. You're remembering how nice it felt to be in love and how fun it was, how fun it is to have a person. Even though, you know, you're kind of in an area of, you know, not really, you've moved away from the idea of needing someone to complete you, but there is a little bit of a lack. There's a little bit of a loneliness and isolation. You might be feeling a little bit friskier lately, things like that. We do have the Moon card following up. That's a Pisces energy. But the Moon is all about, you know, self-work, shadow work, kind of facing your inner demons, so to speak. And that is the situation that you're in right now. So Illusion, Ivan Odette, the Swan Princess. So enchanted by love, for better or worse, confused by illusions that may or may not be real, intense emotions, the need to know what's real. So kind of struggling with, like, is it a lie? Is it real? Is it the truth? Do they actually feel this way? You know, things like that. The Moon is illusion, dreams, fear, anxiety, and instinct. The Moon reminds you that all your unprocessed trauma and complicated instincts are influencing you. Everything stewing in the subconscious comes forth with this card. While it's important to acknowledge and listen to fears and anxieties, don't let them overtake you. Explore these things to connect to yourself and nurture your intuition. Then work to let go of the past so you can move on without all that baggage, shake off those chains and run free. So very interesting that you in love, you're stuck in this past position. Here it's telling you to let go of that. Absolutely remember the good times. Absolutely, look back at it with gratitude and happiness, but do not let it consume your everyday life. Don't let it consume your present. Don't think that because bad things have happened to you or in your relationships that everyone is all the same. Kind of that kind of energy here. For obstacles and opportunities, we do have the Queen of Staves in the reverse position, so most likely more of an obstacle, but let's check it out. The Queen of Staves here. Power, cleverness, and talents. In the reverse, it's waiting too long to use your forces, not showing the world your strength, and feeling powerless. So come into your power. Show your wonderful light, Aries, because you do have this wonderful beauty, this charisma, this power, this strength, this wonderful personality. You just are kind of hiding because you're afraid of being hurt. You're, tired of defending yourself. You're tired of people hurting you. You're tired of being used and manipulated. It seems like everywhere you go, there's this toxic little energy that follows you around like a toxic little rain cloud. But that's not the case. And you are doing all of this wonderful work. You are doing the shadow work. You are facing your kind of those inner demons, as I said, and you are bringing about. So your opportunity here, or an obstacle that you need to get over, is almost holding on to grudges, assuming that everyone is the same, assuming that nobody can be right for you, nobody is coming, and you don't need that, and that part is absolutely true. You don't need someone to complete you, but you are feeling a bit lonely. You are starting to feel a little isolated. You are feeling a little bit confused about whether you need something, whether love exists, whether love is true. Just coming into that wonderful energy, and just, sorry, I lost my place. My daughter's in here with me now. But it's kind of like you've isolated yourself out of a little bit of a resentment, a little bit of a bitterness, and just feeling afraid of being hurt. You might not even realize that you feel this way, but there's definitely a wall up. In the past position, as said, you do have the Three of Arrows. That is the Three of Swords. That is air energy. The Three of Arrows is a loss, sorrow, and oversensitivity. It's a heartbreak card. So in the recent past or a little bit further on, I believe it's any past, whatever resonates for you. Adelaide, please stop. It's a sharp pain to the heart, a disappointment, end of a love relationship, separation, sorrow that can enlighten or debilitate. Time for healing, the need to transform grief into understanding. So there is a heartbreak for sure. And it probably threw you for a loop. It might have even been your decision. It might have been, your person's decision. But it did hurt, and it hurt a lot. And it was brought in, it has brought in a lot of work and self-realization here, a lot of introspection. We do have the Three of Coins following that. That is the earth energy that is from your higher... We then have the wonderful Three of Coins. That is the earth energy here. This is your higher power. So this is what God is trying to tell you, source, creator, universe, whatever it is you believe in. So you do have the Three of Coins, which is building, manifestation, and construction. So you are bringing in a wonderful situation here. We have building of career, relationships, or home, the ability to manifest material goods or business success, cooperating with others to construct such a venture. So I believe here that higher power is telling you that you do have this creation here. You are doing the right steps to do this, but you are isolating yourself. So make sure that you are able to lean on others. Make sure that you do still believe and hope in others, because you don't want to have that negative or that lack. The Two of Staves follows this. That is the Two of Wands. So all about decisions, choices, embarking on a new journey. It's a crossroads, right? This is your near future. So the Two of Staves is new ventures, partnerships, and ideas. Beginnings of a new venture, helpful influences, a dynamic partnership, transforming inspiration into action. So let's go ahead and pull on that for your near future, Aries. We're going to go ahead and use the Rider-Waite deck. So the Two of Staves. What is the Two of Staves? What is this new venture for Aries? We have the Queen of Wands. Wonderful. We have the Chariot and the Upright, and we do have the Eight of Cups. A little bit of a walking away situation. I would recommend checking out the relationship reading. There may be a message for you because the relationship reading did speak on walking away from a situation. The Queen of Wands is all about Power, cleverness, and talent. Intelligence and power applied to creating pragmatic actions, material goods, business expansion, wit and wisdom, enthusiasm and action, and a support. So again, relying on others, you're coming into a very powerful, supportive, successful situation here. It's a wonderful decision. There's Chariot, which is all about willpower, assurance, success, movement, growth. That is a Cancer energy, but it is bringing in a very powerful set of situation here, a very powerful manifestation. You are growing, you are on the path to success. The Eight of Cups is about walking away. It's leave takings, disillusionments, and transitions. So time to move on. Need for more substance in life, whether that be more satisfying relationships or a more authentic way of life. So not feeling like you're lying to yourself anymore, not feeling like, this relationship is going to change, this person's going to change. You are walking away from the situation because you have grown, you have risen your vibration to a certain frequency. You have been doing the work, and I feel like you are walking away from a past situation or a past person because your power far exceeds theirs now. We have the issues for you is the Princess of Staves. That is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. So usually our pages are messengers, but if this is a situation that we need to... I'm not sure how the Page of Wands will kind of coincide. We might have to pull on it just to get a little bit of a better idea, but I'll just read the definitions here. Because usually your Princess of Staves, as said, is the Page of Wands. So we have a new idea, communication, and enthusiasm coming through, okay? So important communications need to listen to inspiration and inexperienced young person who may be very passionate but not very experienced. So if somebody is bringing something in, it might be a little bit more of an immature energy. That does not mean that they have to be younger than you, but they could be. But this is an issue that we need to focus on. So I believe that it is more so a need to listen to being inspired, acting on those inspirations, coming from a little bit more of a childlike energy might help you to end repeating cycles. Perhaps you just don't believe in yourself enough. Like you're always doubting yourself a little bit, even though you're like, I have really good ideas, but then you take yourself back. So try to be wary of being more inspired, being more childlike, having more fun, being playful, and you can still grow and you can still be mature and you can still be responsible and still have a fun sense of life about you. So just be wary of that. Perhaps even matching energy might be the message here for you to end repeating cycles. Is just... it's okay to have fun with people. It's okay to, still have some people in your life. But if they're not matching your frequency, cut them out because they're just going to bring you back down. If they're not willing to grow, at least with you, that is not something worth having. We do have the, let's go ahead and pull just so I'm almost, I was going to move on, but we don't want to do that yet. Let's go ahead and use the typo deck to pull on the Princess of Staves. What is the Page of Wands for issues that Aries needs to focus on to end repeating cycles? Thank you so much. They gave you 4 cards. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Wands in the reverse and the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So let's just see here. 10 of Swords is a betrayal, attack, finality, loss, and pain. So if you haven't noticed yet, many of the sword cards have negative or harsh messages. 10 of Swords is no exception. Traditionally depicted as a dead man with 10 swords stuck in his back, this card hints at betrayal, backstabbing, and painful endings. Essentially, you've hit rock bottom. Whether your relationship has ended abruptly or you've been suddenly laid off, your previous situation has ended, and it may just feel like your world is crumbling around you. Typically, this ending involves a form of betrayal, infidelity, for example, or some action perpetrated by others close to you. While mourning both the end of the status quo and perhaps the end of a relationship with the one who betrayed you, the only way to go up now is up. Surrender to this situation and know that you'll eventually come out of the flames having been reforged by the fire. We have the 7 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Which is all about investment, commitment, and patience. So we have surrendering, having more patience, signals that you're at a point in your life where you're waiting for returns on the investments that you've committed to. You've put a lot of time and energy and effort into what you're watching with careful, hopeful eyes, and you're unsure whether things will work out. Seven of Pentacles calls for patience. If you keep at it and stay vigilant, you should achieve success and stability, even if the form of that success and stability isn't what you thought it would be. Always keep the bigger picture in mind and stick to your commitments. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is all about being on the defense. So in the reverse, it's a resilience, it's feeling overwhelmed, and a self-doubt. The Knight of Wands hints that you may be overwhelmed and exhausted from all your defensiveness and wondering if your goal is really worth all the struggle. Rest assured it is. Pay no mind to anyone else and focus on what you need. Channel that resilience and keep moving forward. You've got this. We then have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands in the reverse position is all about self-doubt, unmet expectations, and delays. So the Four of Wands imposes a caveat on your celebration and success. Perhaps you don't feel deserving of the rewards you've received, so you're experiencing imposter syndrome. You've gotten a promotion, but it means you'll report to someone new who has a peculiar managerial style who you'll have to adjust to. Or you finally bought your dream home, but you can't move in yet because you have to do some construction work first. Sometimes it rains on your parade, but that shouldn't stop the parade from happening. Celebrate with your loved ones regardless. So pretty much I would say your Page of Staves is actually just telling you to surrender to the universe, let it come naturally, let go of that need to control every little aspect in your life. Surrender and let divine timing happen. We have that Seven of Pentacles, which is just saying being a little more patient. Your investments and your commitments will give you rewards. The universe is working for you, not against you. You are feeling defensive and you are feeling very resilient, but you're starting to wonder if you should just give up. No. Have that patience, have that, surrender to it, have that patience, keep working for your goals because you are about to achieve them. It is just delayed. So have a little more patience. It's a little slow moving, but it's coming together. You're doing this amazing work and it is going to benefit you in the long run. So for your person, you have the Five of Coins in the reverse position. The Five of Coins is all about poverty, insecurity, and spiritual richness. So when you reverse it, these feelings are transitory. Have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. So you may feel like there is the next person is something very prosperous, or you could feel like your specific person is I'm not sure if I should say, you might feel like you're not sure if they're coming or going. I guess I'll say that. Let's go ahead and pull Five of Coins. Can we clarify the Five of Coins for Aries person? Why we perceive the Five of Coins. Ooh, okay. Any more? Thank you. Perfect. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. We have the Lover's card in the reverse position, Gemini energy, and we have the King of Swords. So with that said, let's start with the Queen of Cups. As said, I feel like that's why you're wondering, are they coming or going? Are they coming or going? Are they coming or going? The Queen of Cups is all about compassion, nurture, emotional stability, and intuition. In the reverse, it's about self-care and self-love. So this person probably doesn't have a lot of that, or you could be focusing on that. And perhaps that's why we have a card of poverty, right? Even though it's in the reverse position. You are doing all of this work in self-care and self-love. She indicates that you may be out of sync with your emotions. Maybe you've become too invested in the emotions of others as you offer them support, or perhaps you developed an unhealthy relationship. When the Queen is reversed, she suggests that you take some time to focus on your own emotional wellness and needs. So perhaps there's a bit of you put too much into that person. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are all about coming in with those messages, right? So then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is provision, productivity, conservatism, responsibility, and perfectionism. It's becoming more adept at their craft, but is yet to attain mastery. They're occasionally dealing with failure while growing their skill set along the way. The Knight's progress is never a straight line, but it is steady, continuous journey. They're trying hard to develop success, knowledge and security, and consistency and hard work are key to their success. So there is definitely, I feel like this is more your energy. I do feel like this is why you perceive this as almost like a, yeah, whatever. Again, the relationship reading was very much so this, is like you really don't need anyone else. And there's just this sense of like, you know what, you bring more trouble than you're worth. Because then we have the Lovers in the reverse, which is a disharmony, a misalignment, an uncertainty, and even a temptation. So it could be bringing in a little bit of a situation where it's like, okay, well, this is fun, but, you know, I don't trust you. Or maybe you're just looking for a little bit of a fling, you know, something like that coming in. So it may indicate disharmony, something maybe off in a relationship with a loved one. Perhaps communication is strained. Maybe you and your crush don't share the same values. Lovers reverse may also indicate that you're not in harmony with yourself, that you and your partner are being pulled apart by outside influences, or that you're uncertain about the partnership. So there could definitely be something there, that you're just really not sure, that you're not ready. You still want to focus on yourself. This person isn't up to par. Or what you've set for yourself. We do have the King of Swords following that, which is a mental clarity, authority, truth, conviction, and rationality. So you are going about this a lot more logically. You want the excitement, you want the love of the nights, but you're just like, you know what, I've grown, I have changed, I have grown, I am rising, I am reaching my higher self. I don't want anyone to bring me down. So this is the master of logic, rationality, and order. He is the ultimate authority on truth and discipline, always making intellect and fact-based decisions. He's immovable in his ways. The epitome of professionalism. He's truly cool, calm, and calculated. So there's a lot of self-work here that you've done that you're not about to lose. Let me go ahead and actually pull from this here. So yeah, the Five of Pentacles is about recovery, resilience, and bouncing back. So I feel like there is a chance here because it's coming out of a period of struggle and moving on. You may not be totally out of the woods yet, but you're on your way to recovering what was lost. Keep doing what you're doing and remember to always call upon and support and turn the community that helped you during this time. So I do feel like this is more your energy. I do feel like there is a hope for you, but they have to be on the same level as you, and that is what you're not letting in. So you feel like if they are not on par with your journey of any kind, it is just not worth your time. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is your advice card. So Zeus and Danae. Goodness. This is your advice card. So chance, fate, expansion, and prosperity. Again, it is trusting in the universe, having faith. So positive faith, the generosity of the universe, the ability to be open to abundance, awareness of beauty, and love. So remember that you are beautiful. Remember that you are loved. Remember you are surrounded by love. Remember that you are building a wonderful foundation. You do not need anyone to complete you. You have a wonderful universe around you. So come from a place of abundance, come from a place of love, don't come from a place of lack. Keep growing, keep doing what you're doing. You are on the right path, but have faith in the universe. Surrender. You do not have to control every little aspect. You do not have to hold on and cling to something because the universe is going to bring you in better, especially since we're following that up with the soulmate card, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is love and harmony and true connection. There's a soulmate, a twin flame, a very strong relationship coming in towards you. So, Two of Cups, harmony, partnership, and love. Enchantment, the integration of masculine and feminine aspects within oneself. An attraction that may become an important friendship or love relationship. So we do have this very strong commitment coming in towards you. Now, this could also be more for yourself, Aries. You could be just reaching a point of where you are falling in love with yourself. You are becoming one with yourself. This will bring in a love anyway, if that is so what you desire. Let's see if we can get any more information on the Two of Cups for Aries. Please and thank you. Okay. The Hanged Man in the reverse, letting go. The Seven of Swords in reverse. So as said, and then Seven of Pentacles yet again, but in the upright position. All right. Nine of Swords. King of Wands. It's funny because this one came up. I'm going to leave it at, I think I'm going to leave it at those. So let's check out that Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. The Hangman is usually all about getting a different perspective, again, surrendering and letting go. So it could just kind of be talking on that. Distress, delays, resistance, and stalling is the Hangman in the reverse position. So it indicates procrastination, lack of trust, and delays. You aren't putting your trust in the universe. You're just trying to fight the inevitable. When the Hangman is reversed, he appears ironically to be standing. He suggests that you're waiting long enough. Make that move, take that step, and do that thing. So that will probably be what brings this in. If you just go for it. You just have to put yourself back out there. The Seven of Swords in reverse is denial, secrets, discovery, and truth. So I do feel like you are... so the Seven of Swords can indicate that you're trying to fool yourself and are in denial about your situation, or that the harsh truth is finally being revealed. If it's a first, you'd better be frank and get real with yourself, because lying to yourself and keeping secrets only makes the situation worse. Face the music and deal with reality no matter how difficult it may seem. If the truth is coming to light, then what was taken from you might be coming back, or you might finally get a chance at reconciliation over a past deception. Approach this opportunity with forgiveness, patience, and gratitude. So again, I do feel like that's actually... I do feel like you'll have a lot of past energy coming back towards you. Again, check that relationship reading. I think that it does coincide with this one quite a bit. So basically, it's putting yourself back out there, trusting in the universe, having that patience. This, again, is coming to light, and you're going to let go, and you're going to walk away from this distressful situation that has continued to repeat itself. We do have the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about investing, committing, and being patient with that investment so that you can reap the rewards. It will be worth it. The Nine of Swords is all about letting go, moving on, and releasing that PTSD, that anxiety, that fear that keeps you awake at night. It's relief and optimism, healing, and moving on. So again, you start to let go of all of these things that hurt you. You're releasing that pain. You're finally exiting a period of overwhelming pain. You've passed through the worst of it. See light at the end of the tunnel. Take a deep breath and move forward, bringing with you the lessons you've learned and leaving behind the panic that incapacitated you. So you will be moving forward with this. The King of Wands is kind of a... random one for me, at least, because it's like you do have these cards kind of jumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you do have a lot of fire energy coming towards you, so it could be a fire sign as well. But we have impulsiveness, haste, and high expectations. So basically it goes back into your advice cards and things that you need to work on, right? So it was having patience, it's surrendering to the universe, it's not acting hasty, it's not having a need to control everything. Like, just wait, be patient. You have divine timing because you have this Two of Cups coming towards you. I really wish that it would have given me a little bit more information on there, but I don't think we can know it at this time, or it would have given us a little bit more to deal with here. Let's go ahead and pull some romance angels for you then. Let's see what this Two of Cups brings along with it. I do feel like there's going to be a competition for your attention in your time, so be wary of that. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I do feel like that is just your journey in general, but you are being divinely guided and divinely protected. You have angels watching over you. We have a codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I do feel like that's already happened. I feel like that is kind of what happened in this situation anyway, to lead you to this point. And it does say you deserve love. You are lovable. So you just need to remember that you deserve these wonderful things. You are in a great situation. You do not need anyone to complete you. You are perfect the way you are. There is a deception. So someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I feel like that is that past energy there. And that codependency. And then we have this wonderful energy that's coming in with that Two of Cups is you've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one. So a wonderful energy is coming in. It could be a past person as well, or it could be someone that you just kind of saw fleetingly. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. So we do have a soulmate coming in. We do have a past person coming in. I would be wary of that. in the relationship reading, it did say that you do realize that you are worth more than this, and you walk away. You make the decision to chop it because they are not even close to what you need. We're going to go ahead and do some beach time insights. So we already have lightning that popped out of the deck, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. A little bit of a tower, but it could also just be that energy with the new person or the new people coming in towards you. There's just a very strong chemistry. It's lightning strikes and you know it. There is an addiction. There's a codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. So there's definitely a little bit of a toxic energy in your life, a lot of controlling. As said, that could be the past person. You could struggle with addictions as well, or codependencies. There's just something there that's kind of blocking your power, or perhaps your person's power, or perhaps even this is that past person, that very negative energy of being controlling and manipulative, and not doing the work to raise their vibrations to be with you. There is a date, so meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. So you do have calling in that soulmate. There is a love coming in and coming through. We have the dragonfly, known for the soulmates. The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So you already are in that situation here. You're already healing. You are already adapting and changing. You are coming through. You are letting the light in. And it's okay, and you're moving on, and you're flying, and you're spreading your wonderful wings. We have heart with a key, so welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. So you do have that soulmate energy coming through very strongly here. Just watch out for those signs, watch out for those that feeling that you get. Because it could be the one, it could be the universe pointing you in that direction. Remember to surrender. Don't fight it, don't force it, just let it go. Let it be. Let it go, let it flow. Perfect, 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 perfect. So, as said, Aries, fire sign. You could be dealing with another Aries. It could be Leo or Sagittarius coming for you, or you could share those placements as well. They'll be back, so we do have, unfortunately or fortunately for you, either or, I guess. Expect to hear from them soon, so your person will be back to communicate with you. It does have cycles, which is fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. So you have this new person coming in. You got no, it is not the right time. I don't feel like that is for a question. I feel like that is for the situation. It is not the right time for you and that person, your past person. So you have challenges, making a decision, working on inner healing. It very well could be a different situation as well that's just giving you the signal or the sign of being like, no, this is not it. We did get sexuality yet again. Someone is still figuring themselves out. I do not feel like that is an orientation card. It very well could be, but I feel like that is the lightning. That is the passionate Two of Cups. That is somebody that cannot take their mind off of you. They want to be with you. They're super attracted to you. It is just like boom, 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 boom. Like there is a want. It does say to open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So again, put down those walls, surrender to the universe, and let the love come in. Because that is what helps us attract the love we want in life. To give out more love, to be open to receiving from the universe. And just kind of, let the universe do its thing. Let God and your angels actually help you. Stop ignoring them. Stop blocking them. Stop cutting them out, because you have a wonderful thing coming towards you and you're doing this wonderful work. But there's just something there that's kind of nagging at you still, and you're still kind of holding on to it. So be wary with that. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. Please be sure to like and subscribe if it did, and I will see you next time.